What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Team of the Season, Felipe. I know a lot of you have been wanting this one. I knew it was coming in this team, obviously, so I just wanted to get the others out of the way first, and then we're going on to these two next. We're going to have Felipe now, and then depending on what happens at 6 p.m, if nothing comes out, which at the minute we've got Team of the Week, not really too fussed about that, especially with Team of the Seasons out. We may just go straight to Martinho and then have a third surprise Team of the Season on the end of it. And then apart from that, I've got to play some games because I haven't used anyone since. But I'll be doing that by the time you've heard this video, so don't you panic. So, Felipe. Obviously, you've got the perfect strong link next to Telles as the left back, and if I managed to get the community SBC done before doing this review, I would have had Telles next to him, as obviously that was my big pull yesterday, which I was absolutely ecstatic by. But we're not here for Telles, we're here for Felipe. So, looking at him, 6'3", nice height for a centre-back, really rate that, that's fine. 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. Again, it's always nice to have the higher weak foots and the higher skill moves, just because why not? The skill moves necessarily for a centre-back really is irrelevant. Sometimes the weak foot I do like to have just to be a bit more comfortable on both feet with a centre-back. I don't know, that's just me being me, being a little bit picky there anyway. Right-footed, high defensive work rate with a medium attacking work rate. Again, to be honest, work rates in this game for me have mattered the least amount in a FIFA, if that makes sense. For me, I just really don't see a huge impact. Like the past few years, it seems like the work rates made a huge difference. Whereas I don't, with custom tactics, with different stuff like that, I really don't see them making as much as an impact as they did in prior FIFAs. That's just personally my opinion. Let me know what you think down below. Also, while you're there, like and subscribe. Yes, please. So, going on to some stats for Felipe. 70 pace, 70 passing, 67 dribbling, 90 defended, and 91 physical. So already, I'm kind of painting the picture here that the defense side of him and the physicality side of him is fantastic. It really is. The pace side of him is good but not great. It's okay. Personally, I would definitely have to whack a shadow on him, even though for me, well, I suppose, to be honest, that does whack the defence up nicely. It's not really overkilling, it's getting it up there nicely. You'd end up with 97 defending and 82 pace. For me, that's more doable. I personally would not put any other chem style on him. If you really didn't want to put any more defending on him, I'd go with Catalyst, but make sure, for me, the Shadow gets him up 12 pace, the Catalyst gets him up 9 pace. For me, Shadow is hands down the winner for this, and it's a must. With the Shadow one, you'd get 99 sliding tackle and marking. You'd then get as well 97 interceptions and standing tackle, and also 92 heading accuracy. Following on with his 83 stamina, 98 aggression, and 92 strength, as well as his 96 jumping and the newly formed 80 acceleration and 83 sprint speed. I think that then paints a better picture, in my opinion. The 70 pace is just not good enough in this tier of game. You will be absolutely dicked on if you did not put a shadow on him. He's a good card though. He's a decent card. He's not quite meta foot champs top 100 rewards requirements, but if you're looking for a nice team of the season, a Brazilian team of the season as well, with great links to obviously Telles, for 58k on the Xbox, 60 on the PlayStation, to be honest, it's not that bad of a card. If you can defend with him right, in the sense of not lunging in at everything, not really going all out berserk, he'll be a fantastic defender for you. He's got the stats for it. He's got the physicals for it. He also has 85 reactions and 83 composure as well, that make this card somewhat more pleasable to play with. That being said, obviously, he won't make a lot of people's I can't even say it right. First teams, geez, that took a little bit. He won't make them. That's just simply as it is. With the teams that we've got now and team of the seasons to come, he's going to be one that's left in the dirt, and predominantly he probably will get a little bit cheaper if the Liga NOS have their own team of the season out. So I could see him probably being able to be picked up for around about 40k. So personally, I would wait till then, as for 40k, I'm not arguing with him. 89 rated team of the season, I'm quite happy to have that in my club. Obviously, you want to just keep the grinding going, and practically then you can get him almost for free if you use your profit as kind of like a free thing. If you've got 100k, you make 140k, you go buy him. You've basically made him for nothing. You've made that 40k. So for me, I'm going to be just doing that. I'm going to be grinding away League SBCs, all of that good stuff. Any I can pack, which is even better as well. Obviously, I packed Stones is my big one so far. I got one from a bronze pack, which was absolutely amazing. So I'm continuing doing the bronze pack method, trying to get the others. And then I've bought a few of the EFL ones. I packed Bowen, who's obviously my highest rated that I've kept. And then I think that's all the packed ones. And then obviously my 2 untradables. You've got then the weekly SBCs. I've got all of them. And then I think I picked up a Sissoko for 84k as well. I've kind of gone on a tangent just talking about team of the season. I'm absolutely loving it. And I think this is why I love these sort of videos, as you get to try these out. You get to try all of them out and really just give them a go. And I think that is what you've got to do with this card. He's not that expensive. Personally, I would wait till Liga NOS before you really pick him up for long-term value. But right now, he's cheaper than ever. So go ahead and pick him up. Out of 10, I'm giving him an 8.5. I thought, no, in fact, no, that's too high. I'm giving him an 8.2. I think 8.5 is just that little bit too much for me. Again, he's good. He's good, but not great. That is kind of like the justification of it. He's 58k. He's 58k for a reason. He does link with a very large amount of players that are meta in this game. Flashback David Luiz, team of the season Tellez, Edison, Allison. You've got Coutinho in there. You've got the Allen in there. There's loads. There's Oscar as well, who's a fantastic team of the season. There's loads. There's absolutely loads. But in self-value of himself, I think the pace lets him down a little bit. And then the passing isn't quite great coming out of that defence. Other than that, the defensive style of him is absolutely fantastic. He's got good tackling, good interceptions, and great physical stats just in general. So there you go. Let me know what you think down below. Have you got Felipe? Did you pack him in your team of the season guarantee? Or have you just picked him up because you really like him? Let me know down below what you think. And if you are new around here, make sure you subscribe. And whilst you're down there, if you want to give this a like, I'd appreciate the hell out of that. And I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.